Hey guys and gals, this is Alex with the KC Multifamily Minute here in Kansas City. Today is Monday, February 23rd, 2026. And let's get right into it as we do every single week. Guys, we had a couple week break here. I took a couple days off on a trip and also have been sick since. So we're going to cover everything that's been new on the market over the last 2 weeks. There's several new opportunities. I'm sensing some changes in the market. But let's get right into that. First up, we've got statistics for you. What do we got out there? So there's over here on the MLS, which is my website, I've got pulled up here, legendarypartbrokers.com. MLS powers this data. There are 64 properties out there to look at that are $500,000 plus, built before 2021. So right in the wheelhouse of real estate investors looking for those value add deals. 64 of those, 48 are available, which means 16 are under contract. 48 out there able for you to get that are $500,000 plus. Surprisingly, there's only been one new opportunity out there, which we'll cover here very briefly here in a second, over the last 2 weeks on the MLS data. However, hopping over here to LoopNet, I have this filtered down as well, but excuse me, let me go over the statistics here. We have 40 listings out there. As you guys have been following me, there's been 29 to 35 over seemingly the last 6 to 9 months. Now there are 40 total listings. 35 are available, six new this over the last 2 weeks, which means 5 are under contract. 35 out there for you to go out there and get. Most of these are $1 million, $2 million plus. A lot of these are also unpriced. I'm not really going to cover the unpriced ones this week, but happy to talk about those as well. But because we've got 5-6 new opportunities here, I want to take the appropriate time to talk about the ones that are priced and easy to digest. So let's just pop back over here to the MLS data, my website, legendarypartbrokers.com. We've got a duplex here, brand new listing. It's not a new property, brand new listing, duplex, heart of Brookside, Class A plus location in the heart of Midtown. Well, it's actually not Midtown, it's Brookside, but heart of Kansas City. $825,000, massive duplex. If you're going to live in one unit, rent out the other, could be an interesting opportunity for you. A lot of new stuff here. It is very high priced. It is a great sub-market. A lot of people love living here. Houses are $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000, $1 million houses. But anyway, so opportunity for someone to go in there and buy something like that. If you love Brookside, you want to live in one unit, rent out the other, could be a good fit for you there. Okay, so that's everything new on the open market over the last 2 weeks here on the MLS. Okay, but what about LoopNet? So LoopNet, like I talked about, there's actually shows there's 6 here. We're only going to cover 4. So we're going to cover 5 new listings this week. So first up is 8208 Troost Avenue, called 82 West. This has been on and off market over the last 3 or 4 years. Currently listed at $5.9 million. Currently listed as a 9.4% cap rate. It is 78 units. That comes out to be about $73,000 per unit. Class C minus location, kind of on the edge there. I know exactly where this is at. Can look good on paper. It's been sort of remodeled, sort of refinished. I think it really just takes the right property manager, more of a local investor that wants to get in there, get their hands dirty, get it cleaned up with better tenants, etc. Could be a big time moneymaker if you've got $5.5, $6 million. Really probably more like 6.5 by the time you get everything else done to the exterior and interior of this property. But rents here on the 2 bedrooms, you're looking at probably $800, $900, and a little bit higher and lower depending on studios, etc. there. Okay, so again, that's really kind of a fringe property, C minus location. A lot of people have had trouble there. Obviously, that's why you kind of see it on and off market over the last several years. But it takes more of a local investor or somebody who knows to get out of there and be hands-on every single day with that property over the next couple of years to get that baby turned around. That's just my opinion. Okay, so that's 82 West. Next up here is 3 fourplexes for $1.25 million. We just call it $1.2 million. So $100,000 a unit. It's going to be a Class C plus location. I like a lot of things about it. Very simple, easy to operate, easy to understand. Fourplexes, love it. $100,000 a unit, love it. Could be some value add opportunities here on the inside as time goes on. I mean, they look fine, but I would improve it, do better. But price per unit looks good, so I like that deal too for 1031 exchange investors, active investors looking to pick up easy properties in an easy location, Class C location of Raytown. Rents, $1,200 for some of these larger 2-bedroom units could be in the picture, maybe even more. So a lot of opportunity there with that particular property. Okay. All right. Next up is going to be a Class A plus location, A plus location property in Overland Park, Kansas. Zooming into that, it's 19 units for $3.15 million. Looks expensive on the surface, $165,000 per unit, but if it's all been redone, all really nice, $165 per door, Class A plus location, huge units. I like this deal for 1031 exchange, parking your money. I mean, it is really a fantastic A plus location. There is going to be a little bit of property management going on there because of it. It is a complex. But I think with the right setup, you could do really well in that particular property. So if you've got 1031 money, you're about $3 million, 3.5, could be a great fit for you there. It's going to appreciate well and do well for you. Okay. All right, zooming back out. Last new listing of the last couple weeks is going to be this property here, heart of Midtown. It's $875,000 for an 8-plex. I know exactly where this is at. I've had this on my off-market list for a while as well. It's 8 units. It says 6 here, but it's 8 units for $875,000. We'll call it $110,000 per unit. It does have a couple studio units in the basement to make up the 8. A lot of work's been done to a lot of these units over time. Central heating and cooling, new windows in most of it. You're looking at $1,200 for 2 bedrooms, maybe even $1,300 if you do a really good job self-managing. And those studio units, you could probably get $800-900. They're actually pretty dang big for studio units, so you could probably get $800 or $900 per unit. If you improve those as well, you could probably get a little bit more. They're not that big, so it's not really that expensive to make them nice. Do some interior improvements and cleanup there, but I do like that one as well. If you got a 1031 exchange, you like Midtown, $875. So that's a Class A location there. Okay. So that's everything new on the open market. I am seeing some pickup here. We've got some stuff under contract. We've got some new opportunities. Spring is kind of around the corner here. Of course, a little bit warmer weather now. It's cooler, but I do think this year is going to be a much better year than last year from activity standpoint. So let's go out there and get some deals. Rates for commercial lenders, 6.25. You should be able to get 25-year amortization, 25% down, maybe 20% down if you're local and you've got an incredible balance sheet. But anyway, those are all the things we're talking about and looking at here in Kansas City. If you've got any kind of 1031 exchange questions, you're an active real estate investor in Kansas City, reach out. Let's talk about these deals or any other deals. Alex at legendaryapartmentbrokers.com. We'll talk soon.